Coming into this season, the 2020 rookie class was not exactly held in the highest of regards. Everyone pretty much expected that it was going to be the Lamelo Ball show at number 1, and everybody else a clear tier below. And to be fair, that is held up to a decent extent, especially if you watch House of Highlights. My goodness, you would think Lamelo Ball is the greatest player since Michael Jordan. No one else has ever been as incredible as Lamelo Ball when he makes a simple pass to Miles Bridges, who throws down an amazing dunk. And they sit there and they zoom in on Lamelo Ball and they're like, oh my gosh, how amazing was that? Like, it is ridiculous, alright? You all know how ridiculous it is. But the rest of this draft class has really gone under the radar, in my opinion. You got a few standouts at the top. Anthony Edwards, of course, has been very good lately. James Wiseman, when he was healthy, was pretty good. But beneath them, you've got some real studs in the making. Patrick Williams looks like a future all-star, all-defense player. The man's been fantastic. Tyrese Halliburton, I think, has a very good potential to be at least the second best player in this draft class. He's looked like an absolute beast. Got guys like Sadiq Bey who've been standing out. Great shooters like Desmond Bane on the Grizzlies. A lot of really good players, alright? A lot of really good rookies this season, and I've been very happy with this draft class so far. I think that it was very underrated coming in, and looking back, that's only going to be more so every year in the future. But there is one player who really stands out to me in this draft class as maybe not the best, maybe not the one with the highest potential, but the one who is the most entertaining to watch. Yes, a player who is more entertaining, to me at least, than watching Lamelo Ball. And that is Tyrese Maxey. A phenomenally high-motored point guard out of Kentucky, and he hasn't put up the greatest stats in the world this season. He only averages 7.5 points in 15 minutes a game, but man, oh man, does he make the most of them. I can't think of a game that he's played in where he has not had at least one highlight play. This kid's great. He only averages 2 assists a game. He only shoots 46% from the field, which is pretty good for a guard his height. He's listed at 6'2", but I swear there's no way this kid is taller than 6 feet. He is a midget on the court. He looks shorter than everyone. He's only 200 pounds. He's a little guy. But oh my goodness, he might have the fastest first step in the entire NBA. The best comparison for him, in my opinion, is probably De'Aaron Fox in terms of these players who just blow by people, or maybe a prime John Wall. He doesn't quite have John Wall's athleticism, but this kid is so fast. He has a great feel for lobs. Seeing the Dwight Howard connection between him and Maxey, fantastic. He throws these lobs over these bigger guys and Howard gets them, and it's great. But the best thing with Maxey is his finishing at the rim. He has this awesome touch where he can really finish off both feet with no issues whatsoever, and with either hand. He's a very dexterous player, and it makes for these highlight plays where he gets past somebody and puts in these crazy floaters that for nobody else except maybe Steph Curry would go in most of the time. Like, these are some Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving shots here, and he just keeps putting them in the basket. I love watching Maxey play. He's just so much fun. Now, I don't know what his actual future is for the 76ers. Alright, he's a very small player, like I said. He's not the greatest three-point shooter right now. He only shoots 27% this season. However, he is fearless. He will take these Lamelo Ball, Trae Young shots that are several feet behind the line with the defender in his face, and even though I don't like him taking them right now, he does have the confidence, and that's great. And like I said, 46% from the field as a rookie guard is very impressive, and so is 86% from the free throw line. Now, he only takes 1 free throw a game, but nevertheless, those are very good numbers that are very promising for him eventually being a legitimate shooter off the bench. I could see this kid being a sixth man candidate one day. as just this lightning quick scorer off the bench. Now, his defense needs some work. Like I said, he's very small, and even though he hustles like hell, he just can't defend much of anybody except your average point guard. Like, he's just too little. But he can keep working on it, he can keep getting a little bit stronger, and his offense could be good enough to make up for it. I legitimately believe this dude has some, like, Lou Will, Jamal Crawford potential one day to just be this incredible, like, 15 to 20 point per game scorer off the bench in like 20 minutes. He is that good, and if you have not checked him out already, please go watch some Tyrese Maxey highlights. Go watch some Sixers highlights. I love Joel Embiid, but I really have to think sometimes whether I would rather watch Joel Embiid highlights or Tyrese Maxey highlights, because he is that entertaining. And in a league that's all about entertainment these days, once again, look at Lamelo Ball and how much coverage he gets. Tyrese Maxey really deserves more attention. It's crazy to me that he does not have more highlight clips online, that he is not more respected for his highlights, and I just can't wait to see this man get more minutes over the next few years and let everyone see what an absolute walking bucket Tyrese Maxey is.